Hi there, welcome to Clarke Auction's March 10th Fine Art Auction Preview. I'm going to share with you some of our highlights. I'm going to start with another favorite artist that we have here at Clarke is Kenneth Callahan. He's a northwest artist from Oregon. Steve should like that, who's doing the video. This is one of his equestrian works on paper, and we've got two in this sale, and so we're really excited, and so hopefully those who like horse paintings will have an opportunity to buy one of those. Down below is another artist that we have here at Clarke Auctions, and we're really excited. These are the largest. We have two works this time by Vincent D. Smith, the African-American artist, and this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. We're now going to go on to a large grouping of works that we have from a descendant of Edward J. Holslag. He's a Buffalo artist who his paintbrush traveled across the country at the turn of the century. These are all about circa 1910. He's a muralist artist, and we have works by him in the Southwest, as well as we're now moving on to the second of Vincent D. Smith. This is titled A Vet with One Arm, and above that we have another of the Kenneth Callahans. This is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000, and we're now going to move over to going to the Middle East, and we have this fabulous full-length portrait of a prince with a musket. It's a circle of Muhammad Hassan, and that's estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Now moving around, we move to a contemporary artist that we've had here at Clarke before, which is Taro Yamamoto. There's a lot of interest in this fine-looking splash of colors in our sale, and that's estimated, I believe, at $2,000 to $3,000. Moving back in time, we go to the world of clipper ships. These are done in the 19th century, and one specific one here in the middle is by a well-known artist named Lai Fong of Calcutta. Moving across, we've got some more clipper ships. This one is from the Chinese school. Moving over to the middle here, we have a fabulous Whistler print done in Venice. It's called the Venice Mast, and it's got the butterfly tab by Whistler, and it's really a fabulous print at $3,000 to $5,000. Now, one of the highlights that we have in the sale is this large modernist interpretation of a fruit bowl by the hip-hop artist Fabulous Five Freddy. And this was done in 1985, and it's really a wonderful opportunity to acquire a work by the MTV Yo Raps artist. Moving along the wall, we have some other works by possibly Holslag. We have an Elliott Clarke in the middle there, and a Francois Gall, and we end up with another Lai Fong of Calcutta work, and that's estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. All right, we're now in the main gallery, and I'm going to show you some interesting prints that we have, starting with this James Brooks, a impressionist expressionist done in the 70s. And above that in the corner, we have a female artist, Carol Summers, and that's the Arab Tent, which is a wonderful picture there, print. And next to that is a less known but really fabulous work by a guy named Maltby Sykes. And the interesting thing about this work was it was part of the Baltimore Museum's lending library. We now move over to what I really am excited about is a work by Werner Mayer Gunter. He's a German artist who emigrated to Canada in the 40s due to his Jewish background. And his paintings that we have, three works, all pertain to his moving from Germany to Canada. And so this is called The Family Walk. Now moving along, we have some more works by various artists. Another Gunter, or Mayer Gunter print above. And then we have, that's a print, and that's a mere 300 to 500 for that work done in the 60s, very much like a Picasso. We moved down to Penn Station by a contemporary Japanese artist named Izuka, who lives in New York City. Moving along the wall here, going high, we have this large work by Clarke Murphy, which is a wonderful constructionist work. And below that, we go to a Chilean artist named Enrique Castro Cid, which you can have for an estimate of a mere 400 to 600. Moving along the wall, we have another Charles Fazzino, other abstracts. And we're stopping here at a portrait of the famous artist Robert Mapplethorpe by an artist named Gerald Malagna. And that's estimated at 300 to 500. We already have some interest in that photograph, so we have a bit of everything here at Clarke. We now move along to another artist that we have had a lot of, named Simbari. This is of Notre Dame, and it's a rather large work by the artist, so a good opportunity to have a great big Nicholas Simbari. And then moving along the wall, we move on to an earlier landscape by Henry Carl Jackel. He's a German artist, and this looks like a Tyrolean town by the lake. And we're now going to go to a more contemporary artist named Vladimir Lazarev, and this is a view in Washington Square, New York at winter. And so hopefully we've passed that by and we're going to be in spring soon. But it's got some great painterly work there. We're now moving on to one of two Edward Angelo Goodall's views in the Middle East, possibly Morocco. We have two works by him, and that came from the Forbes collection. Moving along, we have more exciting still lifes and flowers, English landscapes, a portrait from the Hong Kong School of Art, possibly a trader. We have a Nattier after pastel, possibly of Madame Pompadour. And going into other earlier pictures, we have military, playing cards, portraits. And then in the corner here, we have another portrait, but then in the corner here, we have a pair of works by James Cranach. So we have a woman here with some sheath of wheat and a dog, which are really wonderfully painted. And we're really excited to have some traditional paintings as well. We move on to American portraits and even George Washington. And as we pan along, some exciting opportunities, and be sure to look at our catalog. And now above, here are some exciting posters that we have of Tunisia and Casablanca. I now would like to show you a group of 6 prints that are in our sale by Sam Francis, done in the 70s, titled Living in Our Own Light. A great opportunity to acquire a complete set, and it's estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. And as usual, this is just a sample of some of the items in our fine art section, so be sure to go to our catalog, clarkeny.com, to get a complete listing and details and photos, and good luck at the auction.